Good morning students, welcome back to Saradamaths channel. Now this is the continuation video of the Eamcet problems 2022 combination second level. So this is the video number 2 of the combination problems, permutations and combinations. Okay, everyone should follow the Eamcet classes, everyone should prepare for Eamcet in this month compulsory, then only you will get the good rank. Focus on the IP examinations as well as the Eamcet this month, then only you will get the success. Okay, understand? Okay, let us start the class. The first problem, and these videos are very helpful to you to get the good rank in the Eamcet examination. So all of you follow these classes and make the notes. Okay, so the first one, a group contains 6 men and 3 women. A committee is to be formed with 5 people containing 3 men and 2 women. Then the number of different committees that can be formed is equals to. Given that here a group contains 6 men and 3 women. Number of men is equal to 6 given, and number of women is equal to 3 given. That is, in a group the number of men is equal to 6 and women is equal to 3. A committee is to be formed with 5 people. We have to form the committee with the 5 members. Okay, we have to form the committee with the 5 members containing 3 men and 2 women. Here the one condition is given. The condition is we have to select the only 3 men and 2 women for this committee. That is, we want the 3 men, 2 women. Now in how many ways we can choose the selection here? Number of ways of selecting the 3 men out of the 6 men. That is 6C3. We have to select the 3 men out of the 6 men. And here also we have to select the 2 women from the 3 women. That can be done in 3C2. So that's all. This is the only answer. We have to make the selection like that. Number of ways of selecting 3 men out of the 6 men, that is 6C3, and number of ways of selecting 2 men out of the 3 women, that is equal to 3C2. That's all. Okay, understand all of you? This is the answer. See the next problem. A team of 11 players has to be chosen from the groups consisting of 6 and 8 players respectively. So here two groups are given. In the first group, persons is equal to number of players is equal to 6. In the second group, the number of players is equal to 8. Okay, two groups consisting of the 6 players and 8 players. A team of 11 players has to be chosen. We have to choose one team. We have to choose one team with the 11 members from these 6 members and 8 members. Now what is the condition given? The number of ways of selecting them, so that each selection contains at least 4 players from the first group. We have to make the selection such that each selection contains at least 4 members from the first group. At least 4 members from the first group means we have to select the 4 members from the first group, or 5 members from the first group, or 6 members from the first group. Okay, we have to select the either 4 or 5 or 6. Here we don't take the numbers 3 to 1, since what is the condition? From this group we have to choose at least 4 members, that is 4 or 5 or 6. Total in the team is equal to 11. Already we selected 4 members here. Now we can select the remaining persons from these 8 members. Remaining members is equal to 7. That's we get 4 plus 7 is equal to 11. We want the 11 members. Already we selected here 4 members. Now the remaining 7 members can be selected from these 8 members. Here also already we selected 5 members for this 11 members. Now the remaining persons, remaining 6 members. Now we can select the remaining 6 members from these 8 members. And here in this case already we take here 6 members. Now the remaining 5 members can be selected from these 8 members. Now writing the selections. The first one, 6C4, choosing the 4 members out of the 6 into 8C7, choosing 7 members from these 8. Total is equals 11. Next one, 6C5, 6C5 into 8C6. Next one, 6C6 into 8C5. Okay, now finding the answer. What is 6C4 answer? 6C4 is equal to 6C2. 6C2 is equal to 6 into 5 by 2 into 1. So this is equal to 15. And 8C7 is equals to 8. Now multiplying the values, 8 to 40, 120. This is equals to 120. And what is 65 value? 65 is equal to 6. And what is 8C6? 86 is equals to 82. 8C2. That is equals to 28. Now multiplying the values, this is 48, 4, 168. 66 is equals to 1 here, and 8C5 is equal to 8C2, and 8C2 is equals to 28. So answer is equal to, now adding the 3 values here to get the answer. So this is equals to 8c5 is equal to 8c3. 8c3 is equals to 8 into 7 into 6 by 6, that is 56. This is not 28, this is 56. So answer is equal to, adding the three values, 14, 1, 7, 9, 14, 344. So the answer is equal to 344 and that is the third option. That's all. Next one. A student is to answer 10 out of the 13 questions in an examination such that he must choose at least 4 from the first 5 questions. The number of choices available to him is equals to. A student is to answer 10 questions out of the 13 questions. That is, in an examination paper, 13 questions are given. Total number of questions is equal to 13. The student has to attempt only the 10 questions. That is, we have to select the 10 questions out of these 13 questions. That is the actual question. But what is the condition given? He must choose at least 4 from the first 5 questions. That is, here we split the 13 questions as the 2 sections first. The first 5 questions as the first section and the remaining 8 questions as the second section. First, I am splitting the 13 questions as the 2 sections. Okay, 5 questions or 8 questions. He must choose at least 4 questions from the first 5 questions. He must choose the questions. His student has to select the questions like that. At least 4 questions from the first section, that is either 4 or 5. Okay. Total questions is equal to 6 means already here 4 questions selected. Now the remaining 6 questions can be selected from these 8 here. Already here 5 questions selected. Now the remaining 5 questions can be selected from these 8 here. Since total is equal to 10. Now what are the selections made here? First one, 5C4. 5C4 into 8C6. This is the first selection. And what will be the next one? 5C5 into 8C5. Now finding the values and adding these two answers. So 5C4 is equals to 5 and 8C6 is equals to 8C2 and 8C2 is equal to 28. 4 7s are 28. Now this is equals to 140. 40. Now doing this one, this is 5C5 is equals to 1 and 8C5 is equals to 8C5 is equals to, this is 8C3, 8 into 7 into 6 by 6, 56. So this is 56. So answer is equal to 196. That's all. This is the answer and which is the first option. Okay. Now see the next problem. 10 students are participating in a race. The number of ways in which the first 3 places can be taken as 10 students are participating in a race. So that is given. And the number of ways in which the first 3 places can be taken as. So 10 students, I am taking the 10 places here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now number of ways of selecting the 3 persons out of the 10 persons for the first 3 places. In how many ways we can do that one? First I am, here we have the number of participants is equal to 10. I am selecting only the 3 participants for the first 3 places. That is number of ways of selecting 3 persons out of the 10 persons that can be done in 10C3. After selecting the 3 persons, we arrange the 3 persons in the 3 places that can be done in 3 factorial. Okay. So this answer is equals to applying the formula 10 factorial by 10 minus 3. 7 factorial into 3 factorial by 3 factorial. What is this? N factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. So what will be the remaining value? 10 factorial by 7 factorial and this is nothing but 10p3. What is the formula of the 10p3? Factorial by 10 minus 3 factorial, that is 10 factorial by 7 factorial. So this is nothing but 10p3. Or what is the direct formula? Here we have to use the formula of the NPR is equal to NCR into R factorial. This is the direct formula. Then what is the value of the 10C3 into 3 factorial? This is nothing but 10p3. So otherwise we will use the direct formula, this one also. The formula for NCR into R factorial is equals to NPR. So this is 10C3 into 3 factorial is equal to 10p3. That's all. This is the answer. Okay, understand all of you? Okay, so the next question. In a chess tournament where the participants were to play one game with another, 2 chess players fell ill having played 3 games each. If the total number of games played is equals to 84, then the number of participants at the beginning was. So what is the given question here given? In a chess tournament where the participants were to play one game with another. In the chess tournament, one person plays the game with the other person. 2 chess players fell ill having played 3 games each. If the total number of games is equals to 84, then the number of participants at the beginning. So first I take that the number of participants is equals to n here. We don't know the number of participants, we have to find this value. So first I am taking that the number of participants is equal to n here. What is condition given here? 2 chess players fell ill having played 3 games each. That is, first I am taking the 2 players. The number of games played by the first person, 2 chess players, number of games played by the first person. First person, games played by the first person. First person played the 3 games. After that he feel ill and he don't continue the game. He left from the game, he don't continue the game. So what is given here? Game played by the first person is equal to having played 3 games each. That is, after playing the 3 games, the first person fell ill and he left from the game and he don't continue the game. That's the condition given here. Okay, the first person only played the first 3 games. After playing the 3 games, he don't continue playing. Why? He fell ill. Okay, now the same condition is given to the second person also. Games played by the second person. Games played by the second person also. The first and second persons played only the 3 games. That's the condition clearly given here. The first and second persons played the only 3 games. If the total number of games played is equals to 84. Now the games played by the remaining persons is equal to games played by the remaining. Already at the starting I take that the number of participants is equal to n here. Already here the games played by the first person and second person taken here. Now the remaining persons is equal to, already the games played by the first 2 persons are taken, means the number of remaining participants is equal to, how many number of participants here we have? N minus 2. Okay, remaining participants is equal to n minus 2. Now the games played by these 2 n minus 2 members is equal to n minus 2 C2. Then to play the one chess game we need the 2 participants. To play the one chess game we need the 2 participants. That is, the number of ways of selecting the 2 persons out of these n minus 2 is nothing but the number of games played by the remaining persons. Okay, number of games played by the remaining persons is equal to n minus 2 C2. So this is nothing but the number of games played by the persons. But what is the given data? Total number of games played is equals to 84. That is given. That is given that here 3 plus n minus 2 C2 is equal to 84. Okay, this is given. 3 plus n minus 2 C2 is equal to 84. We want the n value. So this is n minus 2 C2 is equal to 84 minus 6 is equal to 78. Okay, so this is given. Now what is the value of the n minus 2 C2? N minus 2 into n minus 3 by 2 into 1 2 is equal to 78. That is n minus 2 into n minus 3 is equals to 156. This is given. Okay, now taking the options verification to get the n value. At the first option we have the 10 is equal to 15. Now substituting the 10 is equal to 15 here. 15 minus 2 is equal to 13. 15 minus 3 is equals to 12 is equal to 156. Now doing the product here, 12 3s are 36, 3, 12 1s are 12, 15. That is 156 is equal to 156. Means here n is equal to 15 number is satisfied here. Satisfies the condition. Therefore n is equal to 15 is the correct answer. Okay, the number n is equal to 15 satisfies condition. If you want to check the remaining options also, then check the remaining also, but those are not satisfied here. This is the only option that satisfies the condition. That's all. This is the answer. Understand all of you? I will continue the remaining sums in the next video.